Hello everyone, today we will be learning what is a variable. To begin this explanation, I would like to propose a question. If you were given this equation, what would you say goes in the box? The answer, as I'm sure most of you said, is 7. Adding 7 to this equation would make it true. 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. But the thing is, mathematicians got tired of drawing boxes everywhere, so instead they started using letters. We can write the same equation like this. This way, when you look at this equation, you can easily say that 7 equals x because if x equals 7, then substituting 7 into this equation makes it true. Now, what exactly is a variable? These are all variables: x, y, z, a, alpha, beta, theta. These are all variables. The exact definition of a variable is a letter that is a representation of a number. Sometimes we are unsure of exactly what this number is. And sometimes this number can change. Variables help us talk about many different situations without writing every possible number, because without an equation, x can be equal to any number of numbers. Add to this confusion, there's the added aspect of variables in which they can change. Let's say we are given the expression n plus 2, and we are given that n is equal to 3. Let's put this in a different color. Let's say that n is equal to 3. Given that n plus 2 is our equation, we can then say that substituting 3 for n makes it 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. But now, say that we are given the value of n equaling to 10. We have to substitute 10 in for n now, making it 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. The expression stays the same, but the answer changes because the variable's value is changing. This introduces the idea that variables can vary, and that's where the name comes from, variable. Now, we also need to see the application of variables in real life. Let's see this chart that has been given. It says that 1 apple is equal to $2, 2 apples is equal to $4, 3 apples is equal to $6, and so on. Instead of writing a chart with lots of different calculations, let's just write one rule. First, let's assign a variable. Let's make the value apples, the amount of apples, equal to a. Then we can see that each apple is equal to $2. Therefore, we can have the expression 2a is equal to the cost of the apples. Now, if you plug 3 in for a, meaning 3 apples are bought, you can do 2 times 3 is equal to 6, which is the amount that you would have to pay for 3 apples. Variables can also be used in equations. For example, if we have the equation x plus 4 equals 10, what would you say x is? X is now equal to 6. And we can check this by substituting 6 in for x in the equation and making it 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Now we can have another equation, such as 3n is equal to 15. What would you say multiplied by 3 is equal to 15? 5, right? So n is equal to 5. We can substitute n in for 5 in this equation, and we can see that it is in fact 15. Therefore, n is equal to 5. Here is our challenge problems. Let's try to figure out what a, x, and the value of this expression is equal to. For the answers, let's go. First, let's evaluate the first equation. A. What plus 3 is equal to 8? I hope everyone said 5. The next one. What times 2 is equal to 12? I hope everyone said 6. Now, if y is equal to 4, what is y plus 5? Let's substitute in 4 for y. What's 4 plus 5? The answer is 9. I hope everybody got all of those correct. I hope everyone learned what a variable is today. For review, variables are letters that represent numbers. They can change and they can be used in expressions and equations. In the next episode, we'll further learn about that use. Thank you, everyone, and let me know if you want to listen to any other specific topics regarding math. Thank you.